for the serious gamer.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Veridiyagooru22 here, and today what I'm going to be doing is bringing you a little bit of different gameplay than normal because this game just came out. So we're playing Team Assault on Kunar base, and it's Medal of Honor if you didn't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about what I think personally about the game as well as the gameplay that we have here. So we're going to start off with the M16, and the Assault class is basically your all-around class, the class that you're going to be facing at mid-range to a little bit longer range. And this game is a little bit more realistic than the normal shooter or like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a little bit more arcadey than this one. However, I do have some nitpicks with the game, and I'll get into that in a little bit. We die right off the bat after our first kill, but the way I see it, that's good luck. You know, we killed the guy first, we killed the guy, and then we got killed. So at least we didn't, die on our first traverse into the map. So here's my first nitpick. I'm looking over here and I'm like, well, let's go around here. Instead of there being some crate telling me I can't get over there, it's just kind of like an invisible wall. That shows some laziness. I know it's kind of nitpicky, but I don't know. I look at things like that. Here, they've already gotten around our base. They're already in our spawn. So as soon as we spawn again with the Rifleman class, I'm sorry, I said Assault earlier, we're already at their spawn. We switch our gun up to the M4A1, I believe, so we're going to try it out, because I want to try every gun out. If I didn't mention it already, this is my first match. I have not played this game yet before this match. It took me about an hour to get into a match, as a matter of fact. The servers kept screwing up for some reason for about an hour, and it was pissing me off pretty bad, because I just spent $60 on it. The game kind of feels rushed, and it feels very glitchy. In my opinion. Now I stress that. I say opinion because in my opinion this game seems a little bit rushed. So I'm noticing that this alleyway that we're here in this building that we're in is kind of the bottleneck for this map. This is where the enemies are going to be coming from. This is where they're going to be attacking us from. As you can see clearly, we get taken out with that AK-47. Something to note is that the Tier 1 and the Op 4 have different weapon sets. So whereas we have the M16, they will have the AK-47. Where we have the M4A1, they're going to have the AK-74. So the weapons change depending on which... and they also... I really don't like the AK-47 in this game because the sight is so thick. It seems to... I just don't like a thick sight. I like the really thin one that comes on the I know you're saying that's what she said right now, but no, I like the thinner one that comes on the on the M16. That's just my personal opinion, the M16 and the M4. So basically the point I'm trying to make with DICE, it just seems lazy for DICE to take their map, their game that they have, which is a very tactical game, and they've turned it around and they've changed it pretty much into a faster-paced shooter, and in my personal opinion, it does not work. It seems very, very rushed. So we switch to the sniper rifle. We start, pow! We take out that guy with a headshot from way across the map. He's on the very other side. It's not that big of a map. Most of the maps aren't that big, and in this, since I've been playing, I've played this map probably about 50% of the time, honestly, which is really disappointing. I can't even tell you how many maps there are because the game's only been out for a couple days. I've got to work, I've got stuff I have to do, so I haven't been able to play the game a lot, but I'm learning as I'm going. Now here we've got a guy up here on the right, and he's going to help us out here. Actually, we're not going to help him at all. We don't even get a shot, but he takes some of our kills. It kind of getting irked here. I'm like, dang it, I'm not getting any kills. Again, see, he just takes it away, so I'm like, alright, screw it, I'm going to go up there. And we're learning that this is where they're going to be coming from. This is the bottleneck. Now, you might notice I keep knife in the air. That's because I'm used to Call of Duty where I've got like a tactical layout. And my knife button is normally my crouch button, which I did switch it up after this match. So here we're going to go in this room. We see a guy sitting up there. We're going to tag him with the pistol. Yeah, agency, right? Never. I suck with a pistol. But we get taken down by the MG, the machine gun there. It's an insane M60. It's really powerful. It almost seems overpowered to me personally. Now, I've heard that this game is running on two different engines. The multiplayer is running on one, and the single player is running on the other. I haven't played the single player yet because I want to put a full single player walkthrough on my channel so I don't have a review for you there. However, I know Spider-Bite's doing a walkthrough of the campaign, so you can go check that out on the channel. We're looking over here. We see this guy. We see him perched up there. Always check the perches. That's all I can tell you. In all the matches I've played, I keep noticing, I mean, it's obvious. There are going to be people camping these perches. If you're down below, you've got the disadvantage. So get up high, get somewhere where they can't see you, and just camp them out a little bit. I mean, that's what this game is. This game isn't a run and gunner from what I've seen. I pre-ordered the game and I got the M7, I believe is the name of the submachine gun I got. I'm not exactly sure because I don't use it. Here I pull out, I unfortunately pull out my satchel charges, and I didn't know exactly what they were, so I run away from them to let them explode, hoping that maybe one of those guys had rushed down the alley. That's not the case, and we don't get the kill. So now we know that the secondary or the equipment of the sniper rifle is the satchel charge, which I guess could be useful if you know that the enemy is going to be, getting to a certain area, and you're going to go ahead and put them there, which seems to be prevalent in this game because people move fast. I mean, the enemy is always moving quick. So here we're going to come up into our little perch again, and let's see. As you keep noticing that the grenades, watch this grenade, well, not that one, the grenades have about a 2-second fuse on them, and if you cook your grenade, it's going to explode in midair. I pretty much just call them fireworks. I don't even call them explosives because they hardly do any damage, it seems. Here we get a nice little double kill, although it doesn't seem we get credit for it. We run over here, we see a guy with an MG, so we're like, boom, 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 take him out. It feels like we pop like 16 rounds in the guy on the perch and we don't get anything for it, so that's unfortunate. I'm going to stick with the sniper rifle a little bit longer. I feel that could be, useful to get a scope or something for this gun, eventually anyway. So we're looking down the sight here, trying to see where they're at, trying to pinpoint where they are. Unfortunately, what we don't realize is that we have acquired a mortar strike and/or UAV. You can see that in the bottom right-hand corner. That's unfortunate because we could have pretty much mopped them up since they're camping the alleyway and we know it. But, since I found that out, I mean, I've gotten quads. I've gotten at least 3 quads by using it. So we're coming back up into this room. We've got 2 guys in here. Now, I should have been careful and not come in here because one grenade blast and boom, we're all dead. But we unfortunately see that they both die by the same MG gun blast. I'm pretty sure that's the gun. We know a guy's coming around that corner, so we blind fire into him and get him. And we come around the door here. Unfortunately, there's a guy up here, and we try and blind fire him, and to no success. The strategy failed the second time. So we're going to go ahead and switch back to the special ops with the M4A1. And we're going to run over here and discover. We keep gaining some pins. I'm not exactly sure what those pins were, but they pretty much give you a little bit more experience after the battle. If you're asked, so basically what I want to say is that if you're looking to get this game for the multiplayer experience, me personally, I believe that it's not worth it. It is not worth the purchase for the multiplayer simply because of the glitchiness. It's just it's so glitchy. It's so unpolished. It's I know that there's a lot of people out there hard pressed for money in this economy. And okay, here we see a guy up on the sniper perch. Just take a minute. We take him down with the kill. But anyway, there's people out there in the economy that they don't have a lot of money. If you're going to get a first-person shooter, I would wait for Black Ops. If you've got the money to go blow on it, and you're like just curious for the single player, then go for it. Pull fail, yeah, we get stuck, so that's unfortunate. But if you got the money to blow, go get it. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a COD killer at all. It's not a Battlefield 2 killer. It's just it's honestly a mess in a way. So we're getting kind of mad now. We're like, all right, this is pissing me off because I know. Here I try to see if I can kill my teammate. Why? Because I just want to know. That's why. So anyway, we're getting pissed off because we're not doing completely, utterly amazing on our first game, and for some reason I'm getting mad about that. So I'm going to go on a rampage, and I'm just going to strike down everybody I see in my path. Again, we run over here to our house, and this will be our little camp area, our base, if you might say, where I want to try and establish a line of sight. So the first guy comes in, we tag him, we've gotten hit, we're bloodied up. Now we're going to see another guy come around the corner, we tag him down, he's bloodied up. Oh man, whew, any more? Yeah, we see him in the sniper perch over there, so yeah, he's dead. headshot. We get the other guy. Nice little double kill there. Now we're feeling on fire. They keep coming. We're not camping. They're coming around the corner, right? So, I mean, if you're like, oh, I'm camping, I got to be careful. No. If they're coming to you, you're not camping. You're just simply taking their lives. Literally, they're giving them to you. So we come around the corner. We see two guys. We're going to tag one of them. We're going to pop out again. They're just going to stand there. Why not kill them, right? They're just going to stand there. Ribbon award. We throw the grenade, and then we like, hey, what's our secondary if we're a spec ops or whatever I forget the name, and it's a rocket. But unfortunately, we don't get to use it. That sucks. But we did still win. We won, and I did make, in my opinion, it's not even opinion, it's fact. I made a pretty good contribution to the team on my first match. I'm not trying to gloat there because I have done pretty bad since, but but the first match, hey, it wasn't bad. So, you know, like I say, if you're going for the multiplayer only, then that's not exactly what I believe you should go for. It's not the best in the world, and if you disagree with that, post it in the comments. Tell me what you think. But again, thanks for watching, guys. You guys are great. The comments were great. I want to thank my subscribers for going over and supporting me and subscribing to NGT. My competitors, the guys I'm up against, their videos are great. I've been watching them. I'm up against some really good guys here, so I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to NGT if you haven't, and you guys have a great week.